We are going to be up out of our chairs, no equipment needed today. As you get up, a reminder that our fun run is coming up in November. You do not, the training program started 2 weeks ago. You can still join the training program, or you can just sign up for the run walk. And then we will be doing runs and walks on site at staffed fitness centers. So if you want to do that in person, make sure you register and click the site you're at for that information. All right, we are going to get going with our balance break. We're together for 10 minutes today. As always for this class, if you want something for balance, feel free to be near a stable surface. Balance is a practice, so some days our balance is just off, and that's okay. We're going to start with some hip openers, so I want you to take your right leg, lift it up and around, and repeat. Now with these hip openers, we want to try to keep our hips facing forward and move that thigh bone around so it really moves that joint. You get to choose what range of motion is best for you. Maybe that's small today, and that's okay. Let's go ahead and switch directions. So start back, take it up and around like you're walking over a fence. Start to activate the core here just by gently drawing that belly button towards your spine. 2 more. And then we'll switch. Left leg, we're going to take it back. This one, you might need a different range of motion than the other, and that's okay. 1 more in this direction, and then we'll reverse. So start back and take it up and around. If you notice a big difference in range of motion from one side to the next, just make a mental note of that. It's just good information to know. Go ahead and rest. Shake those legs out. We're going to shift our weight to our left leg. Right leg is just going to lift up off the ground. We're going to flex and point our toes. So we want to do this actively by pulling up through the shin when we flex, and then pulling up through the calf as we point. Again, core is engaged. So belly button is drawn to the spine. Chest is open. Go ahead and take that ankle in a big circle. We're going to go both directions, so it doesn't matter which way you start. Go ahead and reverse. And switch sides. So shifting our weight to our right side now, squeezing our glute. Left leg lifts. We're going to flex and point. Actively pulling through the shin and the calf. Good. Go ahead and take it in a big circle. And reverse. And rest, shake it out. Moving to the hips a little bit more, we're going to start with some knee hugs. Now there's a couple options here depending on your balance. So you can start by just marching here. We want to take our leg up to about hip height or higher. If you want to progress, we're going to hug that knee in towards the chest. That's going to require a little bit more control and balance. Another option is to lean up against a wall. So you don't want to lean up against a moving chair. It needs to be a stable surface. But you can hug those knees in and really just open up those hips. Same rules apply. Our chest is lifted. And you're just going at your own pace, resetting each time. We have 2 more, 1 each side. Then we're going to transfer into butt kicks or transition into butt kicks. So heels come to the glutes. Opening up the front of the thighs as we activate the hamstrings. And then for this one to progress, you're going to grab the ankle and come into a quad grab and then switch. So this not only takes balance, but takes a lot of mobility in the hips, the back, the shoulders. So just kind of feel it out. See if it's there for you today. And if it's not, that's okay. Stick with those butt kicks. Good. 4 more to each side. Last one. Go ahead and rest. Feet flat on the floor. We're going to shift our weight to our left leg. Taking our right leg, we're going to kick back and come down. Now, this is a really small movement. The purpose of it is to activate that glute. So if you find that it's sleepy or you can't really feel it activating, I want you to poke it. It's going to help your mind connect to that part, that muscle. And then your core is engaged so that when we kick back, you're not arching. Good, you have 2 more here. And then we'll switch. So shift your weight to your right leg. Left leg is going to kick back. This one could feel a lot different. I know for me, my foot turns out more on the left, so I have to make it a lot smaller. Squeeze that glute. Chest is open, so we're not leaning forward or arching our back. Four more. 3, 2, last one. Go ahead and shake those legs out. All right, balance challenge today. We're going to be doing some calf raises. Now, when we think about calf raises, we're not just thinking about our calves. So that's why we activated all these muscles in the upper thighs, because when we lift up into our calf raise, we want everything active. So we're going to start with just a double calf raise. We're standing, feet hip distance apart, core engaged. We're going to lift up onto the toes and then lower down. Similar to those point and flexes, we're actively pulling up on those calves, squeezing the quads, the glutes, so that we can control in both directions. So a lot of times we can come up, but then we kind of fall back down. We want to try to control up and control down. That slow lengthening movement in the calves is really important. Now, to progress this, you have the option to stay there, or you can add arms. So when we come up, we're going to rainbow our arms up and then bring them down. Take them up and down. So finding a spot to focus on, we want our chest open, our body goes straight up and straight down. Notice my arms are right in line with my body, and I come down. Try to get up as high as you can and still have that control as you set the heels down. Now to progress even more, this might be enough. Or we're going to transfer to 1 foot at the top. So you're going to lift up, we're going to shift and lower. Then we'll switch. Lift up, shift, and lower. I keep forgetting my arms. It's like choreography. Shift, lower down on 1 foot. Take your time. Remember, balance is a practice. So all those little shakes and quivers are all part of it. It's all your stabilizing muscles working to keep you up. Good, we have 1 more each side. Lift, shift if you're doing 1 leg, come down, last one, Lower with control. Shake it out. Roll those shoulders back. And then give yourselves a hand. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you all have a great rest of your Wednesday.
Thank you.
You're
Thank you,
welcome.
Kimberly.
Thank you.
Thanks.